I'm going to give you 3 things that you must do if you want to create a life that you actually love. These are super actionable things. They're not pie in the sky, but if you don't do them, your life will look completely different than it could in the next 30 days. The first thing you must start doing is buying back your time. What I mean by that is there are a lot of things that you do on a day-to-day basis, and all of it takes from your time. Time is one of those things. It's so valuable that we don't even have a way to quantify how valuable it is to us. So when we use it, it's gone. So you have to start figuring out ways that buy back your time. In my world, that means looking for opportunities that are scalable. So if you have a brilliant idea or you have a brilliant business, you have to start thinking of ways that you can delegate the things that you do on a day-to-day basis to somebody else. And you have to start thinking of ways that you can start making money in your sleep that doesn't have you trading each hour of your day for the thing that you would love to do. Now, I know this might seem super complex. It's actually not. There's processes for it. There's strategies for it. And not only that, there are millions of people around the world that are figuring out all kinds of different ways that they can do this for themselves. This isn't like the 90s. In the 90s, people really weren't convinced that you could even make money online. But I think at this stage of the game, we've proven that yes, you can make money online. You can make lots of money online, and it doesn't have to be some kind of weird trade for whatever you're doing in your life, not allowing you to spend time with your family, not allowing you to travel or go to places you want to go. There are systems for it. So you need to start asking yourself, for the things that you do, what can be systematized? Who else can do it? How can I make it scalable? And how can I start making money in my sleep instead of grinding every day to try to make my business successful or see my dreams come to life? You have to make yourself more scalable. I call it buying back your time. The second thing you want to do is you want to start actively embracing the people that you want to know. You know, this internet thing is weird. You know, you see people online, they're doing things, it's interesting to you. And what normally happens is if you don't know them, you don't actually reach out. And I get that. Normally there's a reason why you want to reach out, but it could be just as simple as you really appreciate what they're doing. You really like the energy they put out. You like the way that they present themselves to the world. Any of that is enough to write a genuine message and connect with people, reach out, go to their events, buy their products, get inside their community. You can literally get yourself in any room you want to if you're interested enough in building with that person or that network. But most people just sit on the sidelines, and it's okay if you're shy. It's okay if you're not, someone that's like a social butterfly or anything like that. It's just a matter of putting yourself in the right environment. And the right environment will change your life, because if you connect with the people that you truly resonate with, they're doing things that interest you, it's honestly going to feel effortless when you just reach out and you put yourself in that environment and you start to have that engagement. Now, here's the thing. Be prepared for some rejection. Not everybody's going to be like welcoming you with open arms, but ideally, if it's the kind of person that you would really want to build with, they're going to embrace you. They're going to get that you're coming from a real place, and they're going to open up an opportunity eventually where you get to connect with them. That might be an event. That might be a call. That might be a screen share. It might be a training. Doesn't really matter what it is. Get yourself in that environment. Start building with those people and start building some true relationships so you can actually transform your life into what you want it to be. The third thing you must do is start asking for what you want. I can't tell you how many people waste years of their life not having what they want. They're in a relationship they don't want. They're in a job they don't want. They drive a car they don't want. They have clothes that they don't want. And for what? Usually it means that they made some kind of crappy trade at some point. They didn't really ask the person out that they wanted to date. They didn't really get the clothes that they want. They got the ones that were on sale. They didn't get the car that they wanted. They got the one that they thought they could afford, right? These are conditions, and you trade them for what you really desire. And if you stack up enough of them, you end up having a completely different life than the one you really want, and it's not as good. It's just not as good. So you have to start using the muscle of, how do I ask for what I actually want? I want to create a life that is completely immersed in the things that I desire. I want it to feel like I want. I want it to be in an atmosphere that feels good to me. I want it to be exciting and interesting. and add to my energy. I don't want it to take from me. This is a practice, and you have to start asking for what you want on a day-to-day basis. Now, you don't have to do this just starting out big. You can start out small. It could be as simple as ordering your food, getting the shoes that you want, listening to the music that you want. And if you start stacking it up day to day to day, eventually everything that you do is going to be an extension of what you truly desire. If this message is resonating with you, put a hell yeah in the comments. I mean, we all want a life that we love. Most people are not ever going to get it. You are, I am. Save this for yourself so that you can remind yourself to start asking for what you really want. This life is short, and the second that you start stacking up the skills to getting everything that you desire in alignment with what you're doing, all of that starts to come to life much faster than it would otherwise. And if you love this conversation, go ahead and subscribe, share it with someone that you care about, save it, remind yourself to ask for what you want. This life is short, and we have to start figuring out ways that we can reduce the time to getting the things that we desire. So if you feel like I feel, you have the excitement for life that I have, I look forward to connecting with you, and I'll see you in the next video.